Hey guys, welcome to this look. I'm gonna teach you how to get this look and also start to finish how I get ready for the gig, how I cross dress, what I do for that, and the whole process. So let's just get right into it and stay tuned if you wanna look like this. Hey guys, what's up? So this is a strange video to say the least. This is my Get Ready With Me Crossdresser edition. I'm gonna be taking you through all the steps to get looking right and tight. I've shaved my body, so my legs are smooth. Sorry about it. Y'all have to catch up on that part, but I will show you how I'm gonna shave and wash my face. I was on Accutane for a really long time. Not a really long time, like 6 months. So now, instead of having oily, acne-prone skin, I have very dry skin. So I use this Mario Badescu Enzyme Cleansing Gel. It's very gentle and fresh. I got the big jug because I want something gentle and a little bit more moisturizing. So as you can see, like, this doesn't lather. Then I recently just got a new spin brush. I used to use the Vanity Planet one, but that one is shit, so don't buy it. Got this one at Ulta for like 20 bucks. It's the Conair one. It has 2 settings. I use the highest setting. This helps with the like exfoliating, getting the hairs all nice and soft. And I do this every time I wash my face. I do this every time I shave. And it just really gets all the gristly, manly skin nice and smooth. Because plot twist, I am a man. Especially right here where the beard is a little more coarse. I focus on those areas a lot more. And then if you are friends with me or you know me, you know I pretty much shave every day because I have super stubborn and fast growing hair. And I use the Grwm. This is my new one that I'm trying to scrape the bottom out of this, but this is what it looks like. It's the original shave cream. So good. Does not irritate your skin like other shave creams. And it doesn't have like a cooling effect like a lot of shave creams like to have. I don't know why they love their cooling effect, but we don't waste product in this house. So there we have some. We just lather it up on the face. And like I said, this is a cream, so it's not gonna foam up like normal shaving creams do. I don't know what it's called. Gillette Fusion. Considering today I don't have a whole bunch of outgrowth, I am shaving with the grain today. To get the cleanest shave, you just need to like memorize where your hair grows and the way it grows. That's my tip, because these hairs grow diagonally, so you gotta diagonally shave them, you know what I mean? My neck is where I get the most irritation, but you know, beauty is pain. My mom's gonna be like, who the fuck are you talking to? The children, mother, the children. So now I'm finished shaving. I will be back to show you my skincare. Okay, we're back. We're at my desk. This is where I do my skincare. I do a lot of cheap skincare, aka The Ordinary, but I do have some things that are of expensive value. This is the hyaluronic acid 2% with B5 serum. Put this on right after shaving. Please don't judge me for rubbing in my skincare. I know I should be going up, but I'm also taking it down here because I shaved my chest today. And now I take the original Buffet by The Ordinary. Dumb, I don't use the copper one. I don't know what the copper one is supposed to claim. I don't know what this one does either, but I've been using it for a while. My skin likes it, so. And again, this is just gonna give our skin some more light. Now this is the more expensive product. This is the Yonka Age Defense Pamplemousse Cream. It's a moisturizer for dry skin. PS means dry skin. I don't know French, but this is a French company. First ingredients are in French. Anyway, pamplemousse is French for grapefruit, and it smells like grapefruit, and it's yummy. Looks like this. Can you see it? And then this is for dry skin, so it is a thicker moisturizer. And I know some of you are gonna be like, even in summer? Yes, even in summer. I was on Accutane. For those of you who don't know what Accutane does, it's a drug for acne. It basically stops any oils from secreting in your body, whether that be in your face, in your pores, in your hair. I had to get dandruff shampoo because I started having dandruff when I was on Accutane because my scalp was so fucking dry. So yeah, that's my skincare pretty much. I don't really do anything else. I put a retinol on at night. This is the retinol 0.5% in squalane. Does not irritate the skin at all. I only put it on at night though. Also, please don't mind my room. It's nasty, I know. I need to get a new dresser. Everything's just in a weird place right now, but this is where I do my makeup, so I'm gonna need you guys to roll with it. So now we're gonna go into part 3, which is installing the wig. So I did change into something a little more feminine, so you guys just would not be thrown off. Here's my wig cap. It's dirty. We're not gonna judge how queer people live their life, though. It's 2021. I don't want to hear it. Putting my wig cap on with nails is my least favorite activity. So today we're gonna do some crimps. I haven't worn my hair in crimps for a long time, and I just figured today was the day, you know? Also get the Frappuccinos without whipped cream. You don't need the extra calories. Also, I think the Starbucks whipped cream is hot. Anyway, but onto the wig. This is what it looks like. I like did this like a week ago and haven't touched it since. I can still smell the mousse. So we're gonna take off the T-pins. I think I'm gonna install it using Bold Hold liquid gold because it's easy to take off. Okay, so what I'm already feeling, and you guys can't tell this, but what I'm already feeling is that there's some leftover adhesive from the last user's escapades, which is fine. I just wish my former self would have cleaned it off. And then I just spread it with my finger. You probably should use like a spatula or something, like the girls in the video. I'm gonna pull down this front and tack her on down. I find for me personally, it's easier to work in sections. This hair is rogue. I think I'm gonna spray adhese this side. And this is why these clips come in handy, guys, because it's just section off that hairline. I'm gonna use the ORS spray and I'm gonna put a towel here so it doesn't drip down into my freshly shaved skin. And then once she gets a little tacky, I'm gonna bring this over here and just push her down. So kind of like this, pretty girl. The wig is adhesed, as good as we're gonna get it. I think this is gonna be my side for today. I'm gonna take a cut up elastic headband, and tie down the scalp right along the lace so that it can further sink into that adhesion. You're getting the secrets to look like the doll, so you should be bowing down at this point. So I'm gonna wait for this to tacky. Maybe I'll like watch a show or something and I'll come back in a minute to do the makeup. Also, for anyone wondering the details on this hair, this is Asteria hair, 30-inch, 13x4 wig. It said HD lace, but as we could see, that shit is not HD. I got it a year ago, so still in pretty good condition. Lots of shedding. It's now like 28 inches, but the hair's cute still. We're gonna do a little beauty haul because while we're waiting for this to dry, because we're gonna be proactive and productive. This is not only the best brush cleaner I've ever tried, it's the Sephora brand Daily Refresher brush cleaner. This was covered in dark cream contour, and I know it's not like all the way clean because I'm about to use them, so why would I do that? It cleans eyeshadow brushes like no other. Also, MAC has this thing where you can buy like a master palette set of like a blush and a contour, or a contour and a contour, a blush and a blush. So I got a contour and a blush. This is Shadowy by MAC and Flower Power, but it's spelled Fleur. I was under the impression that they would like come in like its own little thing, but no, this is what they give you. I don't know what to do with this. Like, I can't put it in my kit because it's gonna like touch shit. I need like a cover for it. Any ideas, please leave them in the comments below. Another palette I've been obsessed with recently is the Vivian and Be Perfect Cosmetics, the Scepter palette. Oh, like, come on. I love a palette with a bunch of mattes and a few shimmers, and this is what this is. It also, you can do your blush. Let's compare the shades. Are they similar? The one in here is a little deeper, but the blushes are pretty identical. No, the one in there is a little deeper too. But yeah, look at this huge mirror, huge pan of black and white shadow. That's a big plus for me in a palette because I put on the Cosmeceuticals. And then last but not least, these lashes that I'm gonna wear today, they're the Blue Hydrangea Be Perfect lashes. They used to be much longer, but my eyes are super tiny. It's in the style Throw and Shade. This is Blue Hydrangea. As you can tell, I put the middle finger on a little crookedly. Now that the wig is pretty much shut down, and what I mean by that is it's secured, we're gonna get into some Cosmeceuticals today. So here's my big bag of cosmetics. This is what I used to get in the gig. So here we go. And I'll show you it's a mess. This is what we're working with. And this is like the stuff I use all the time, the stuff I use some of the time, and for clients I put in here, and she's getting thick as well. Needless to say, I need to find new storage for makeup. If you have any affordable options for me in the comments, let me know. But if you don't, if you're gonna suggest like the Made by Mitchell shit, it's like $50 a thing, and this was $20 on Amazon. So let's just think before we comment. Today, we're gonna do brows using this fun little tool that Anastasia made. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's meant to go with the new brow stick, whatever, the gel thing. I use either Indestructible Brows by Be Perfect Cosmetics, very good. This is also if you want the laminated brow look. If you don't want the laminated brow look, go back on my older videos because I have tutorials. So anyway, just take some water and I spritz the fully, and I take my Pink Honey Super Hold. This is Chef's Kiss. This is the product for gluing them brows down, and I run it all through my hairs like gross and messily first, and then I start to shape them in the direction I want them to go. And we're gonna fill, I accidentally like cut my brow over there. I'm gonna fill that in later. This brow always turns out the best. I don't know what about it. It just is the best brow I have. And then the nice thing about this tool is that you can flatten them out with this instead of having to use your finger, which is not a huge deal, but it does make a bit of a difference. So once we have our brow more or less in shape, we're gonna conceal them. We don't fill them in until after because these are just gonna get mucky with powder and concealer anyways. But we're gonna conceal using this Peaches and Cream PC40 brush. It's my favorite concealer brush ever. I'm gonna get out my handheld mirror because this takes a bit of precision. So I just load up my brush with concealer, and then I just start to like etch out. Oh, I sounded like a gay person just then. Then I start to etch out how my brow is gonna be shaped. My brow shape stays pretty consistent, and since I have been doing natural brows recently, it's been very, not natural but fluffy. It's been very eye-opening as to what products people use for their brows, because I had only used Dip Brow because I was a very much Instagram brow person, and I just didn't want to be that anymore. I also am loving the way the UK is kind of taking over the makeup industry right now, because the UK has bomb shit. Ding dang dong, sing sang song, bing bang bong. UK hun. I take this BH Cosmetics brush that came in a set. It's kind of like a dense concealer brush. I used to buff out my concealer and my eye base, and I like to just have the brows blended out first just to see how everything is gonna be looking, and that looks pretty good so far. I'm gonna use some P. Louise base in shade 1. Rumor 1. Dab a little on the back of my hand. You don't need a lot of this stuff. It's very pigmented. And then I'm just gonna dab that on the lids. Eye base is pretty much as good as we're gonna get it. Doing something neutral today because I'm, again, want something just classically pretty. So I think we're gonna go into the shade Hot Chocolate, which is the deepest brown in this palette. A pencil brush, and start mapping out where I want that darkest point to be. And as you can see, I'm just packing it on. I'm not swiping, doing anything crazy. And you kind of want to get this big shape. It looks like this. It's the shape I've been going for as of late. So this is kind of like my go-to shape for any like cut creasy thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the shade Salted Caramel and buff out these edges a little bit. And I'm using the 50-50 technique. If you don't know what that is, I'm using 50% of what I've already put down as the color and then buffing that on the outer 50%. It's hard to explain. Then to smooth the rest of everything, I'm going in the shade Cookie Dough, which is a nice transition, and buffing that right on the edges. And I'm taking that shade Cookie Dough really into this front nose extremity, these nose bones. We've achieved enough of what I wanted to achieve. Now I'm gonna cut that curse. I'm not using Vaseline this time because I'm too lazy. I'm just using some concealer, so pray for me. All right, half cut crease is the moment. It's always been the vibe. It's always been the moment. Back in with the shade Hot Chocolate, that deepest brown. Tapping this right on the edge. We're using a tapping motion, not a swipe. Do you see? Do you see what I'm doing? Now back in with the shade Salted Caramel, which is this kind of like fiery orange color. And I'm gonna start buffing that out. This is where we're doing a little bit of swiping to get that ombre on the lid. And I'm taking that big brush again with the last shade Cookie Dough and just really making sure everything's ombre. I like that ombre lid. Like, that's pretty. Don't even at me. Getting a little hot. I'm gonna set the rest of that with some white shadow in the shade White Party and tap that right up on here just to give us a little And then going back in with the shade Cookie Dough, we're gonna buff that white out. So once you're done, you should be looking something like this, which is good. You're on the right track. Top lash line with some eyeliner. Now for these blue hydrangea lashes, I'm not gonna lie guys, these were giving me problems yesterday. Problems. They're huge and fat. Also the MAC Magic Extension mascara I'm gonna put on. This is this lash. Pop some glue on this mug. I'm putting a lot of glue because, again, these lashes are not for the faint of heart. They are for the bitches up in drag doing the gig. So far, this is going well. Lash number 1, wish me luck. Okay, that went on without a hitch, actually. Also went on without a hitch. Beautiful! These lashes are nuts, guys. Can you see the volume? Purchase this palette. I'm putting it away for now. We're gonna finish with it later. This is also a cross-dresser must. It's the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This shit is like glue on your face. It'll keep your makeup on all day. I take 3 pumps, usually if I'm treating myself. And it's lovely. It has a lovely cooling texture to it. I really have no qualms about this primer, except maybe the price point. It's $35, but you do get a lot. Also, another primer that gets the good reviews for the cross dressers is this One Size primer. Makes your skin look like baby skin. First of all, I do it right in the T-zone area. I only take a little bit, like that much, a conservative amount, and I put it where those lines are pervasive. So your skin should be feeling like a Scotch piece of tape, and all the shit's gonna get on your hands, but you're gonna have to persevere. Today's foundation we're gonna be using is a sadly discontinued foundation. You can no longer get your hands on, but it is a cross-dresser staple, so I have to mention it. The Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Becca just went out of business. I don't know if you guys knew, but they are shutting down in September, I believe, officially. So you can like still get some stuff. They don't have my shade, which is Driftwood, on their website. It was in Ulta, and I bought 2 because I knew I was gonna need another one. This shit is no joke. It is like paint. I don't even really cover my beard when I do this. Maybe I'll go in with this around my beard. This is the Krylon TV Paint Stick in shade FS48, and I always go around my beard with it, just on the days I don't want to color correct or I'm not gonna be out for a huge amount of time. Like I said, this shit is paint. I used to wear this in high school, and girl, my face would not be budging. Now I take this buffing brush that's from BH Cosmetics. If you guys know the name of this set, I don't, but they have like this is what the brushes look like in BH Cosmetics, and I use this as my foundation brush. I kind of ruined it when washing it once. The bristles used to be much softer, but now they're a little more firm, a little more dense. Feels like they've been loved a lot. And obviously you want your neck to match your face, so you take it down the neck because you're not an ogre. Morphe contour stick. It's called Effect 15, and I'm gonna take my Morphe M449 brush and apply that shadow. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then this is where I really can, if you are stuck with a medium brown lace or a light brown lace and you are of a lighter complexion, get the contour balm that's closest to your skin tone and blend it into that hairline. It will help with the blend, I promise. You should definitely be wearing cream contour. Get on the side of that nose, but it's okay. We're gonna clean her up. And then for concealer, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. It's a really good full coverage concealer, and it's hydrating, which is a plus. And that's where I put my concealer. I don't do the huge shapes anymore. I used to. And then I take this specifically designed e.l.f. Camo sponge. It's meant to be used in combination with the Camo concealer, and I think it gets into the nooks and crannies really well. It's also kind of hard to blend your shit out when you have nails on. I'm learning to realize. To clean up the contour, I'm gonna just cut it back with the foundation brush, and then to really get the highlight popping kimchi the most in white. I know, guys, it's pretty nuts. And I blend that out as well. evened out our nose contour a little bit. Also, it brightens the under eye in such a way that I can't describe it. But if you are my complexion or lighter, I highly suggest a teeny little bit of white in that inner corner. We're on a roll with Miss Kim Chi Shi using her banana powder today. Her banana powder is Banana Light if you haven't already seen her products. I used the back side of to set the cream right underneath my eye and my smile line and my forehead because I am expressive in the forehead. You take your little powder puff that comes with like the L'Oreal shit and I'm just putting that wherever I missed. And if you need to get more concentrated, just get those areas, you know? Okay, so once we've had the base set with the translucent powder, to knock some color back in, I'm gonna take this angled powder brush from BH and MAC Studio Fix powder in NW30, and then I'm gonna knock some color back into the face. Now, like I said, this is full coverage glam. You bitches with the tinted moisturizer, this is not for you. This video is not for you. So cut it out, stop, enough. Next beauty trick, MAC Shivering White. If you don't know about this powder and you're my skin tone or lighter, you should get to know about this powder. It's a stark white powder. And you may be thinking, what are you gonna do with this, you clown? And let me tell you, I'm gonna pop it right here, right in this 90-degree corner, like that. And I'm taking a lot. Trust me guys, I know I'm looking real nuts right now. I'm gonna move on to bronzing now. And for today, I'm gonna use Fenty Beauty's Sunstalker bronzer in the shade Caramel Cutie. My personal favorite shade for myself to use. I really also wanna try their cream bronzers. This is what it looks like. Sturdy, yes. Are we gonna ask questions about it? No. And again, concentrating this around the edges of the face. And then to really enforce the contour, I'm gonna take the Patrick Ta Cheese Chiseled, I believe it's called. And I'm gonna take that right at the base. And these are harsh lines, I know. I'm aware of the shenanigans that are taking place on my face right now. Fold the powder puff in half. Dip the powder puff in the powder. And then establish the line. Kinda hard to do with nails, but you guys, I'm assuming can get the picture from what I'm showing you. Cut that cheek, bitch. I'm gonna take my nose contour brush from Luxie Beauty and I'm going with the MAC Aaliyah bronzer in shade Baby Girl. It's a good nose contour shade because it's very sucto and it's eye brush up, but we trying to be sucto. Sex game still cold as on igloo. Head game slicker than little Miss Gorilla Glue. I'ma ride that dick like a stolen car. I'm gonna brush away the white. And the way it just brightens up your under eye, I have no words for that. I'm gonna do blusher next. This blush palette from BH Cosmetics, very good. The highlight, I haven't really dabbled in, but this blush right here, bitch, you only need a little bit. It's in the shade Peros. I think it's inspired by Grecian places. Like this is Mykonos, Santorini. Again, I'm not a geographer. I do know Mykonos is in Greece because it is white gay capital of the world. I don't know, I'm feeling really cute and I don't even have a lip on or highlight and I could just end the video right here, bitch, but I won't. I'm gonna finish up the eyes off camera and come back. I just wanna mention I did use this one size powder in shade light 3NG. It's not my shade, but I got it free. I've just been using that to like set around the under eye, but not over the white. All right, guys, I'm back. So all we really have to do now is finish up some complexion stuff and the lip. To do complexion, I'm gonna do some Pixie Glow Mist. Sorry, you just don't get to see how I do this. It's my own special thing. I'm actually gonna start with some Fix Plus, and then I'm gonna do the Pixie Glow Mist. I'm gonna take the lip pencil in shade Nutmeg, my perfect nude shade, and outline the lips. And then Doll Beauty has this lovely lipstick in the shade Golden Girl, my favorite nude lipstick. So props to you, Doll Beauty, for making the best nude. I'm debating if I should put a gloss on or not. I really want to, but I don't want to mess up the look. I didn't do highlight. I'm a dumb bitch. There we go. She looking good now. The Fenty Diamond Bomb just for an all over sheen. If I can get it out of the fucking packaging, Jesus. Here we go. God, I just broke it. Wait, did I? Oh no, I broke the plastic top, guys. Oh my God, I can't open it now. I literally broke Fenty Beauty. Okay, there we go. All right, kitties, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. If you did, please let me know. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave them below. If you're just gonna call me a fag though, leave that shit to yourself. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I just wanted to update you on the cross-dressing experience. So, I've had this on for about like 5 hours,